Yeah, once again, this is Dan Kim. This is Daniel Kibuyu from Kenya. Today, I have reported to my new working station. I've joined a new company that I will be working with going forward. It's a Chinese-based company that is a company I worked with before the Corona time, 2020, and I am now back. We are definitely into the digital lending. We are digital lenders, and we lend via the Google Play Store. You just need to log in to your phone and you download our applications. We have different products like K Plus and Fair Class and also True Pesa. Those are the products that I'm going to be promoting, I am going to be working on. But over and above that, we are looking towards the launching of logbook loans where we can give security backed loans via the logbooks, and also in long run we are looking about the title deed where we can finance the title deed. Others is LPOs for the tender, the guys in the tender sector. We are looking, the market is wide in terms of lending, and this is where we are targeting. We are targeting everybody. We are targeting the unbanked. We are targeting the banked. We are targeting the casual laborers. We are targeting the business people. We are targeting the employed. So we are casting the net wide so that we can serve everybody everywhere. Wherever you are, in which sector, we are going to be reaching out to you with our products. Going forward, I will be giving progress of what we are doing. I'll be sharing challenges that come along with the business of lending. I'll be also sharing the advantages of venturing into this business and what are things to check on. I am a specialist in the issues of risk management, customer acquisition processes, that is KYC, the customer screening process before you lend someone money. I am expert on that. The other one is compliance. I am also expert in in checks of compliance based on the government regulations, the policies guiding the lending sector, and also the internal policies, credit policies that we have internally. I am an expert in all those, and those are the things that I am going to be involved in. And also in the debt recovery, I am also an expert when it comes to strategies to ensure that we recover what is out there, both internally and also externally. I have worked with a number of debt collection agents. I have worked with auctioneers. I know all the procedures, all the legal processes that need to be put in place to ensure that we don't operate against the law. I am also into marketing. I know how to tame the taste of the customers out there, and I sell to them, and I listen to them, and through psychological approach, I fine tune my marketing strategies to meet their expectations. The other thing is customer service. And in this case, I do what we call system optimization, product optimization, by listening what customers are saying and what we need to change so that we can meet the expectations of the customers. I am also rich in uh, that is market research. Anywhere I get a job, I embark on market research so that I can know what are our competitors selling, what is their advantages over us, and what can we do to make our product more competitive out there. My aim is to make our product the best. When we come to lending, there are aspects which are looked in, like the pricing. How are you pricing your product? Like the processes. How easy is it for you, for a client to acquire loan from you? What are the requirements? Are there so many things that customer needs to provide? Are there third parties like you are contacting my brothers, my sisters, my wife before you give me that credit? Those are the things that we fine tune to ensure that the process, the acquisition process, the onboarding process is made simple and clear. But at the same time, we employ the risk aspect. You have to be always careful about anything, even if you are doing anything for the customer. Also, remember this is a business, and you also need to care for the business. You need to fine tune your product in a way that it favors both the customer and the business. Uh, the other thing is now when it comes to documentation, everything that you have collected from the customer, now it translates into what we call data. In Kenya, we have data protection. You need to be compliant with that data. Don't expose customers' data to other people, to other parties, even if you think it is relevant, maybe to call my brother because I have not paid your loan. You want to tell him to talk to me. That can be a breach of the data protection policy. Don't share customer image online when you are promoting your business. Don't quote them without their consent, because the backbone of data compliance is any data that belongs to me. Before it is used anywhere, I need to give consent. So it is a good avenue, because initially I was in the digital learning. When the COVID came, there was a shake-up in the digital space. There were so many regulations which were coming in terms of data. In terms, sorry for that mess. Sorry, sorry. In terms of data, there were so many regulations which was a shake-up into the sector, and also there was reluctance when it comes to paying, because now the Central Bank of Kenya, they came up and said anybody with less than 1,000 shillings should not be listed in the CRB, and that was one of the ways customers were being forced to pay their loans to avoid getting into the bad books. So it is like all our weapons in our digital ladies were being shaken, they were being taken away. And that is how I ended up joining microfinance sector, where it was lending using a secured lending. We lend using the logbook, and in this case, we did well. We excelled despite the pandemic. It was a catch, because when you come up with a vehicle and then you get into, you are stuck along the way, remember the asset, it is the vehicle. We will definitely come for your vehicle, and we will ultimately recover whatever we gave you, and we will make even more profit. It's a business that is double-sided. I don't advocate the current state how it is carried, because it is more, it favors the business than the customer. The customers, they are just falling into the trap. Once you are in need, they want to give you that loan very fast, but the repercussions that will fall afterwards, the customer has no control. The vehicle is the target. The customer, it may be in a financial strain, but to them, even that does not bother them. But because they have the asset, Yeah, you find in that case they are secure on their end. Yes, they are secure on their end. Who remains the victim is the customer. Uh, that's something which I don't purely uh, like promote. There needs to be more regulations into that space in terms of the consumer protection and the competition authority. Those are the things that the bodies which need to come in to weigh the balance between the consumer and the lender, so that there can be a balance. The consumer can benefit from the loan that has been advanced to him, and at the same time the lender can make a profit in terms of business. Those are the things, but it is something that is coming up, because most of the microfinances, they have their origin from Shylock, and you find someone has paid the loan even more double, but because of the penalties which have been accrued along the way, that customer is not off the hook. The asset will still be confiscated, it will be repossessed, and it will be at the end auctioned, and the customer will lose uh, that uh, that asset, that vehicle, that land. But it is something that our leadership, through the parliament, through the Senate, something that they need to look holistically and ensure that we are just to two-way benefit, that is customer and the business, without predatory lending, and that will be great. So as I look forward, I'll be sharing much about all those things, about risk management, about compliance, about pricing, about credit scoring. Those are the things I'll be sharing time to time. God bless you.